Welcome to the Hub City Sneaker Ball. This is iAmWoe podcast. I'm your host, Dwayne Sutton, aka Woe. I got my people with me. Courtney, host of She Talking Tea. Courtney Jefferson, Lady Cole is in the building. All that wagon is here. She bought 3 tickets. Hey. But you know what?
I had my +1 and then I had to get one.
+1, 2. All right, no, my man. Book is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I know you saw him on the previous episode, but look, got him here live. I heard him speak. Let me tell you something, man. This brother here is amazing. Before we even get into him, the host of Dylan's Dive Bar is with me. You feel me? I told you we in person, live in effect. Elaine Dillon is in the building. How we doing,
What up,
mama?
y'all? Hey, I'm good. I'm having a blast, okay? I'm having a blast. It's just Black Beauty all night. I'm loving it. Loving it.
We're going to actually let the ladies get into this one. I know he don't have no problem with that one. No shot to the missus, but you know, he's comfortable amongst the ladies. So, ladies, have it.
All right, guys. So I want to get into that amazing thing that we'll show y'all later, what we saw, what you did with these young men. So tell us how that started for you.
Yeah. So I was actually a member of Kappa League myself way back in the day. And so when I became a Kappa, it was one of the first initiatives that I wanted to be heavily involved in. So when I saw the opportunity, I jumped at it. A lot of those guys are actually my former students. I was an educator for 7 years as well. And so, yeah, it's just been a really beautiful thing. We have 50 boys from all the surrounding areas, all the Pine Belt areas, whether that's Oak Grove, Oak Grove, Hattiesburg, North Forest, Summerall. We got boys from everywhere. So I'm just really proud and really excited about being able to do that kind of work and give back.
So I want to know, because I seen the shimmies. Mm-hmm. Did they get that from you, or somebody else taught them? Because I mean, if it's you, I need you to show the camera.
Oh man, it is from me. However, I would hate to bust out of this jacket. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've been in the gym quite a little bit, but they do get it from us. We teach them and we kind of train them on that so that they can be, top notch.
Yes, they looked amazing. Yeah, they looked amazing,
awesome.
y'all.
That is awesome.
Sorry y'all missed it, but we'll give it to y'all later.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about the Kappa League, what's some of the principles that you're teaching those young men?
Oh, self-discovery, accountability, discipline, thoroughness. I mean, you name it. Everything that you need to kind of be successful in life, that's what we're aiming at. We have different brothers from the fraternity and from Divine Nine and just from the community come in and teach with them. And we take them through those 5 phases that we have inside of the program. And then they also, like I said, in terms of accountability, like they have to man their own finances for their chapter. They have to plan things out. They have to strategize. They have to follow Robert Rules of Order inside of their meetings. So yeah, any and everything that you kind of need to be successful in America.
So when we're talking about leadership, I think it's really important that we start focusing on teaching our young men to be leaders. There are so many organizations that are for young ladies. Let's talk about the significance of male leadership, especially in our Black community.
Yeah. And I mean, they've been doing this for so many years. I want to say 1970, but Guy Wright was established, I want to say, in 1921. So they've been doing it for a long time. It also serviced me, like I said in the speech in there. Kappa League kind of saved my life, and it gave me like a beacon to kind of look forward to, like a lighthouse of sorts. So it's definitely important because those negative forces in our communities are definitely recruiting.
Yeah.
And they are in those schools and they're trying to take our boys. So any and everything that we can do to kind of get to them first, often, and always is what we need to be doing.
I love it. Okay, so I have to ask, you gave an amazing shout out to your wife.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about her support for you. How essential and important has that been for you?
I mean, it's everything. I mean, I do a whole lot of work through my other things that I have going on with the Black Man Reading. I'm going to New Orleans Monday, and I won't come back until Thursday. So similar to what DC said, having that, having her at home, kind of holding things down, but also kind of supporting me, hearing me read the speech prior, and just kind of being there and just being my rock. I mean, there's nothing like it.
I love it. Okay, so before we let you go back to the party to your beautiful wife, because she's looking stunning, because you said forever, it's not enough time, so we're going to make sure you get that time. What would be a quote or a book that you would offer up for our young men, like that would help them on their journey?
Anything by Ryan Holiday. Ego is the enemy, the obstacle is the way, stillness is the key. Of course, you got to go read the autobiography of Malcolm X. Quote I would say is one that leads my life: "He who says he can and he who says he can't are both often right." If you say you can't do something, you're probably right. If you say you can, you're probably right as well. So you might as well say you can. They say God moves in mysterious ways, but pay attention to the circle she draws. It's something else that I would say. Everything you're going through is going to actually lend itself to wherever you're going to be on the other side of any obstacle that you have.
Now, before we go for real, we got to talk about the sneakers.
Yeah,
Because he mentioned them in his speech.
That
He
is
talked
true.
about the sneakers. Okay, Jordan changed his life.
He was willing to lose toes.
He was willing to lose toes, y'all. So we got to talk about these. Talk to us about them.
Yeah, these are the Jordan 4 Bread Reimagines. They just dropped a little while ago. They're a reimagine of the actual original Jordan Brand OG. So you got the leather upper, you got the black hang tag. The original one I think had like suede in there, but you got the air bubble. You got the Nike Air on the back. That's for the true OG heads. We don't have no jump man. We do the Nike Airs. We like those OGs. But yeah. I've been buying J's. I've been buying J's, like I said.
That first pair just changed your life.
I was about to say he came down with the
penny,
leather.
every dollar, working, doing whatever I could to be there every Saturday to get.
I love it. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk with us, and thank you for sharing your story. I'm sure it inspired many people. I know I was definitely inspired, so thank you.
Hey, love. I appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all. We're here at the Hub City Sneaker Ball.
So we're gonna let DT come up next, and he's gonna interview. Oh wait, it's Woe. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
It's Woe and CJ. Yep. So Book is out the building. All right. So next we got Woe coming up, and he is gonna interview. It's CJ, right?
So we're coming out.
We are back here at the Hub City Sneaker Ball. This iAmWoe podcast. Your boy Woe in the building. And I got the man, the myth, the legend himself. Mr. CEO is what his title say.
Oh, man.
CJ Lawrence is in the building. What's up, bro?
That's your boy up, man. I appreciate it.
I'm glad to have you here, man. Listen, tell us first and foremost about this event, man. What it means to you, bro.
Man, it's beautiful, man. One thing is, known DC since elementary school. And so it's beautiful to see so many beautiful Black people in one room together for such a great cause like this. I saw that they were honoring Kappa League as one of the organizations tonight.
I was gonna be Kappa League in high school.
Hey, look,
but my back worked.
Hey, low key, I was a Kappa League in high school. You know what I'm saying?
I think we all were.
You know what I'm saying? Q's don't get mad at me. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful occasion, and it's awesome to be here tonight, bro.
Man, listen, this is something that's amazing. We also talking about mentorship for the youth, man, and that providing that leadership, that guidance for young Black males. Can you tell us a little bit more about the importance of that, especially in this community?
Right. Well, I mean, you and I come from this community.
Yes.
We're from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and we've had great male leadership. You know what I mean? Great people to look up to along the way. Some of them people from our families, you know what I mean, as well as men that we attended school under, pastors that have been through our lives, teachers. Some of them come to mind immediately. I had a science teacher by the name of Mr. Benton. And man, he was a dope teacher, man. I had him in 8th grade for earth science. And man, he just opened my mind to the types of possibilities. As a result, I wound up going to school for pre-med before deciding to be a lawyer.
Tell me something new.
Yeah, man. So, but it was all because of Black men like Mr. Benton in my life, and obviously my father and things like that. So a lot of good role models, and I think that's essential today. And I think right now we're in a moment where we're lifting as we climb, and I think it's essential for us to be the next generation of bridge builders in that way. And so that's what you're seeing tonight. You know, we're doing it through financial means right now, and we're having fun while doing it. But we also do it with our time and with our presence, and I think that's the essential way to, you know, build up young men.
I heard Book say that earlier, man. He was talking about really the kids. They don't necessarily respond to just what you say, but can they count on you showing up? So that's big.
Action is essential, bro.
Your time is very important. It's very vital, people.
Right.
Now, while I got you,
yes,
I got to ask.
Okay.
So You know anything about Whoa? I mean, Mr. CEO is what I call
Whoa
it.
with no chase.
But to me, I like that. But to me, this is the unofficial mayor of Hattiesburg.
Oh man, bro.
This just, that's me. I mean, you say CJ and your name gonna carry you a little way. You feel me?
Man.
Anyway, so now that I've said the unofficial mayor,
Yeah.
the crown.
Oh man.
What's your thoughts, brother? You interested in coming for the crown, man?
Well,
The people need to know.
he put me on the spot. I'll say it like this, man. I love my city to the heart. I love Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I'm Hattiesburg, ride or die to the day I die. I will do anything that I can for the city, in any manner that I can. Right now, my focus is building up Black with No Chaser. It's like growing incredibly. Like we have the pleasure and the blessing to be able to have Whoa as a part of the family on the Black with No Chaser networking on our platforms. And that's something that we really are appreciative of. Like, and we're kind of really taking off right now. And so that's kind of my focus. But should the city call on me and need me in some capacity, if I can't show up and be in the actual position, I'm willing to put my mind to whatever use is necessary in order to help Hattiesburg move forward and help whoever that is to move the city forward. So that's what I'll say for now.
Hey, so if you want the short version, he said, "I can't be your man." Oh, but he hit the tip on him. But he love you though. Like, yeah, I love him.
Love you with all my heart. Love you with all my heart and my soul.
But no, it's I'm gonna ask you to keep that in the back. You know what I'm saying? Keep that on the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Before I let you out of here, brother, I just want to just give you some words real quick, man.
For sure.
I just want to say I appreciate everything that you do, not only for me, for my squad with the iAmWoe Media Group, Black with No Chase, but like I said, but for your people in general. Like you said, man, you step in and show up and you provide opportunities for folks, man. You show love. You don't ask much of nothing, bro. You just want to see your people blossom. That's what I say, man. That's a blessing right there. We don't see many people like that.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate what you do. You got a dope and beautiful team back here. You know what I mean? I know y'all can't see what's happening off the camera. We got a beautiful, powerful team happening, doing their thing. See there? You know what I mean? And so I commend you. And
we just had 3 people running off the screen like
that. We creating a platform for the dreamers and turning it into reality. That's what we're doing together. It makes no sense not to do it together. So
listen, if y'all don't understand what we do here, before I let them go, what we do at iAmWoe Podcast, the basis of it, like I said, is to strengthen and build a collaborative communication amongst Black men. Feel me? We go through a lot of shit. We don't talk about our stuff.
Yes, sir.
We really kind of bury it. People ask how we doing. I'm straight.
Yes.
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I just want to also make it known to you, my brother, anytime, any place.
Appreciate you, bro. You know I'm gonna pull up on you.
Anytime,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
Hey, look, the Lakers out of it. I'm kind of sneak watching right now, you know what I'm saying, to see what's happening, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen with our boys, man.
Okay, I'm a last one. I promise this last one. Michael Jordan Jr. Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he cold, man.
Impressed by him, man. Like, is he?
Ant is so I will tell you this, man, and a lot of people won't believe it. But before Ant came into the league, you know, obviously I was following the Minnesota Timberwolves because D-Lo's hooping with them, and that's my partner.
You want to send me back to Minnesota? You can have.
Yeah, hey, look, it cool, man. Hey, let my boy make it, man. But him and Ant was hooping together Ant's first year, and before Ant even got drafted, bro, I was like, he reminds me of Jordan. Not only does he look like him, but he actually, he's charismatic. You know what I'm saying? He play both sides of the court, and yeah, man, I think he's got a chance to be a special player. I mean, he's obviously already special at age of 22, but I think when it's all said and done, he's definitely gonna have a couple championships under his belt.
Watch me. You hear me? What I've seen already in these playoffs already. Ant-Man is ahead of Ja.
Yes, sir.
Ant-Man is ahead of Zion.
Man,
I don't want to hear when we're talking American-born players. That boy from that Red Clay State at Georgia.
It's a possibility you might see him and Luther head-to-head in the Western Conference Finals this year.
I love the prediction right there, CJ. We appreciate you.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, these lights whooping all our ass tonight, bro. Hey, but it's gonna be all right, though.
Like he's saying, it's the lights. It's
Kung Fu Kenny say.
It's the Tito's. All right, buddy. Look, man. Be easy, bro.
Absolutely, man. I think we go see if I can go just.
Put it on and just hold
You can just hold it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Hub City Sneaker Ball. This is your host of Elaine Dillon from Dillon's Dive Bar. I'm here with Russ. He has been helping us out all day today. Tell the people your whole name though, sir.
Russell Mark.
All right, so Russ here has been helping us. He helped us set up today. He's been doing an amazing job here. Why don't you tell everybody what your role is here at the Sneaker Ball?
Well, along with a few others, I'm part of the host committee. So all the setup that you see here, we help do that, and we help facilitate everything and make sure everybody's taken care of. Keep things moving fluently, you know.
All right, so how many of the Sneaker Balls have you participated in?
All of them.
So he's been at all four, y'all. He's done strong with all four. How did you get involved with it?
Well, the guy who started it, Daniel Cook, is a really good friend of mine. I've been knowing him for years and years. So he began celebrating his birthday, and he would always have, you know, get-togethers at his house. And eventually he turned his 40th into a charity event, and that's how the Sneaker Ball came about. So, and then when he told me it was about charity, I was all on board, because I love to do things for charity, and I mean, you can come and have a good time and dress up and look nice, and it's for a good cause. I mean, it's a win-win, you know.
I love it. So talk about some of the things you do for giving back to the community.
Well, just being in a Masonic organization, I've always, you know, participated in charity and give backs, and that's what it's all about for me. Is just like that's the main reason I wanted to get involved, because of the charity that he's doing. I know it's for a good cause, and the charities are also local, and they're here in the community. So that's the best part about it.
I love it. So what are you most looking forward to for tonight's ball?
I'm looking forward to the King and Queen contest. The last couple of years, it's been kind of suspenseful, and it's been a lead up to it, and it's more bragging rights type of thing.
Right.
It's a nice little addition that he added to it. You know, it gives people something to look forward to as far as like bragging rights and saying that you got the best shoes or the best outfit or something like that. So,
did you put your name in the hat?
No, I usually don't participate. I just kind of enjoy to see it, and a lot of us we kind of help judge and everything. But yeah, it's just fun to watch. So I'm curious to see who's going to win tonight. I've seen a lot of nice shoes so far. So
yeah.
Who knows?
All right, so we got to talk about it. It's the Sneaker Ball. Let's talk about the shoe game. Talk about it. What we got going on here.
All right, so usually when the Sneaker Ball comes about, I go a little outside the box, and I get something I normally don't wear ordinarily. So I went with the Pumas. These are LaMelo Ball's signature shoe. So they were a little eye catcher for me, so I tried them. Probably won't wear them nothing but once or twice, and
so it's the exclusive one night only situation.
You know, I probably end up donating them. It's not really an everyday shoe. So.
Right. So the shoe donation. Let's talk about that before I let you get back to work. Talk about the shoe donation.
The shoe donation is awesome, man. It's actually something that it appeals to me also, because the shoe donations in previous years, we've donated shoes to the school district, and I work in the school district. I've been a substitute teacher for the last 9 years, so those shoe donations go a long way. He's reached out to the different school districts. We donated to Hattiesburg School District 1 year, and I believe he was trying to get with Lamar County to donate as well. And the shoe donation goes, he's knocked it out of the park. Like it's been crazy. We've had the media here, the Channel 7 have covered it, and there's a lot of stories about it or whatever. So I can't tell you the number, but it's big. Like the shoe donations have been big. So
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for taking time to hang with me tonight. Absolutely. Guys, this is Russ. He has been helping us out, and we appreciate him coming in. Dillon's Dive Bar here with iAmWoe Media, Hub City Sneaker Ball, y'all.
Appreciate you guys for being here.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the night.
You too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back at the Hub City Sneaker Ball. It's your boy DT, and I am here with a gentleman that I'm very interested just to get to know, basically because of everything he just talked about a little earlier during the presentation. I will let him introduce himself, but his name is Theo, and he has a wonderful organization, and let's get into that. So can you tell me a little bit about your organization, the name of it, and what it is you guys do?
Yeah, so we're Vision Core. We're a mentorship program for young men and women aged 7 to 12. And we're really just trying to teach them a holistic approach to life and being of service to others, like love and action, mind, body, and spirit. So teach them a little bit about mental health, yoga, journaling, physical health, and working out, growing your own food, being of service to others, mutual aid, doing mutual aid and things like that, because really community is family. So I'm just trying to build that, and hopefully it translates to a better future for us all.
Man, I understand that very, very much so myself. I want to ask you, why did you choose the ages 7 to 12?
Well, my parents got a divorce when I was 11 years old, and developmentally, around 7 or 8 years old, kids really start looking more to their friends than their parents, and so that's a really transitional age. And so if we can catch them before their friends and the gangs and the social media and all those things start really taking hold on them, I think we got a good chance to really sink in our values and our message.
I agree with you 100%. Me myself, I have 3 children. My oldest being 8. My daughter is 8 years old. That's my oldest. So I completely understand. Let's go back to that holistic approach to things. You know, during your speech, you spoke about meditation. You spoke about the right types of foods, being able to grow your foods and things like that. Speak a little bit about that.
Well, if you got your own, they can't take it from you, right?
Right.
I think at this point in time, we've really got complacent with the systems that's in place in America. And it's why would you walk? That's one of my mentors. Congratulations, Dennis. Anyway, yeah, if we be able to sustain ourselves, we won't be relying on the government, and others really can rely on each other, like old folks used to say. My grandfather really showed me what community meant. He would grill for his whole community, and everybody would come out. And so if we teach these kids how to garden, we teach these kids how to homestead and how to sew and how to do all these other things, how to can and things like that our grandparents taught us, I think we'll be more self-reliant, not only as a people, but as a society in whole.
I 100% agree, man. I love the way you put it and how you speak about it. I can tell it's something that's very near and dear to your heart. You have a lot of passion for it. And that's something, like I said again, that I can appreciate with me having not only having children, but having a background in coaching, starting when most of these kids were in 4th grade. So right. I completely understand, and I love it. So where do you see this possibly growing into? Is it something that you hope to expand into other parts of Mississippi, or grow into possibly even other states or anything like that?
Yes, I think pretty big. I'm thinking globally. You know, ultimately we wanna translate what we do in our monthly meetings into like a curriculum that you can apply to your after school kids, your schools, your sports teams, all these things, because it's about love, right? And love translates across any language. So I think if we can really bog down and get that down into a curriculum that's translatable, that's sustainable for generations to come, I don't see no reason why we can't go nationwide, why we can't go globally. I believe I'm here on earth to be an example of love and action, and if I think too small, I'm doing God a disservice. So I'm gonna do all I can.
That's wonderful, man. Before we get out of here, can you just tell them Can you tell the people where we might be able to find you? Do you have any social media? Any ways that they can possibly donate to you? Because you know, as you said, you know, like us as a Black community, we are global. We need to be helping one another in any way we possibly can. So where they can find you on any social media, and how can they possibly donate to your organization?
Yeah, so we do have a PayPal. It's Vision Corp. It's DYVENCORPS. You can follow us on social. Facebook is Vision VYZEN, and on Instagram it's Our Vision OUR.BYZEN. Not very active on there because, like I said, I'm a on the boots on the ground kind of guy, so I'm not really with this.
Yeah,
I gotta get up on it, but eventually we'll get to that point.
We'll get to that point. On the phones, you can't be helping too many people.
Yeah, we gotta get to it.
Completely understand. Yeah, I want to thank you for just taking the time to speak with
Thank
us.
you.
And you guys, please look up their organization. Let's help each other out. This is a great organization, and again, 7 to 12 years old, a very pivotal age for our youth, man. We'll be right back with some more guests with the iAmWoe podcast, man. Y'all take it easy. Thank you. Like I said, I heard
I
you
appreciate
speaking.
you.
That's
Thank
something
you.
that that's something me and my wife are very big on.
All right, you guys. This is All Things Undone with Granny She Is, and we are with iAmWoe Media Group, and we have the privilege of talking to some business owners in the Jackson, Mississippi area. They're Penn Global Insurance. I have Nathan and Ebony
Marshall.
with us, and we're at Hub City Sneaker Ball. Let me not forget to say that. So welcome, you guys. Thank you all for taking time to interview with us.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your business, because we need to know about insurance. Tell them why it's so important.
Oh, so as she said, I'm Nathan, and I am insurance. I do everything pertaining to the body, for life and health. I can insure everything that's not your property. So it's important to get insurance because health insurance and life insurance is simple and easy to get, especially with an agent. You don't want to get caught in no one's hospital room with a deductible, and you don't want to be trying to get a GoFundMe after you pass.
Oh my God.
So I make everything simple. As you said, I'm with Penn Global. I'm contracted with several companies in the state of Mississippi, Louisiana, and Tennessee. So if anyone is beyond those areas or beyond this area in Mississippi, I definitely can help you out.
Okay, so I have a question for you, because one thing in the Black community that we cannot stress enough is the importance of having life insurance.
That's right.
So the question I have for you is, does it create an immediate estate once you have a life insurance policy?
So what it does while getting a life insurance policy is it takes the financial burden or financial pain away once losing a loved one.
Okay.
So the average funeral cost is about $10,000.
Right.
And most people don't have $10,000 immediately in savings. And you can easily get a $10,000 life insurance policy, ranging from on average about $19 to about $30, depending on your age.
Right.
Yep. So,
and that's per month, right?
It is per month, but there are other options as quarterly or annually.
Yeah, that's cool. So this is another question I want to ask, because it's really important that we know it. What about whole life versus term life? Because, we hear that you should go whole life, but in recent years, it seems like term life is a more affordable option and still covers your family.
Okay. So as an insurance agent, what I tell people, term life is really good for anyone like myself or my wife here. You usually get term life before you retire. That's your term. Typical 30-year term. Whole life is really good after you retire. Once you put in your 20, 30 years, and you're looking at ages 50 and beyond, you get whole life. And it's really good to get it right before you retire or shortly after you retire.
All right, cool. So listen, we're gonna get you all up on the health insurance needs and life insurance. You do health and life, right?
Yes, I'm really big in the Medicare market. So anyone that's 65 and older, I'm usually the primary go-to. But anyone beyond, under the typical Medicare age, which is 65, I also do the ACA plans. Some people call it the Obamacare. I do dental, vision, and hearing, and gap coverage. So whatever your insurance, if you have it already, doesn't pay, I can help fill those gaps.
All right, beautiful. And we do have his business cards for Penn Global. But here's one other thing we want to point out today. Who are your shoes by? Because it's the sneaker ball.
Yes,
Look at the shoes. Get a close-up of the shoes if you can. This is a Black-owned designer. What's his name?
Marquez Brownlee. He typically goes by let me make sure I say it right. MKBHD. He's more well-known on YouTube. He's a tech guru. He analyzes and
he is having fun.
He's having a great time back there. But back to Marquez, he analyzes a lot of technology, so your iPhones, your Androids, your smart cars. But he got into the shoe game very recently. We know Kobe Bryant died a few years ago, and before he died, he had a very popular interview with him. And Kobe Bryant was his influence to create his own shoe. I'm currently wearing his design about 3 years later.
All right, I love it. And we want to say this about Kobe Bryant. We're currently doing a silent auction. So we have a Kobe Bryant jersey on the silent auction right now. I don't know if you all can join online, but if you can, check out Hub City Sneaker Ball, Google it, and come and bid on this jersey. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Marshall. You all have a beautiful night. You look beautiful. Thank you all for your time. Y'all take care. We're out. Do things. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it. Nice meeting you, Ebony. Y'all take care, okay? And enjoy. Y'all could probably like sneak up in VIP.
Welcome back, y'all. It's iAmWoe, and I'm Co. And I am interviewing the best person at the Sneaker Ball, in my opinion, because you want to know why? Because it's VIP Courtney.
Courtney in the building.
You know, that's what I'm saying. The name only can fit amazing people. Because let me tell y'all, me and Courtney think so much alike because we're awesome. We both have on what? New Balance.
Gotta give it a little fancy name. New Balance.
New Balance.
New Balance. Right, that part.
Yes. So, Courtney, you were on our show last week.
Yes.
And it was amazing because I'm like, oh my God, another Courtney.
Another Courtney, right?
And you told us kind of what you do. So kind of tell us what you had to go through today because you've been ripping and running, ma'am.
Listen, I work for DC. That's what I'm going to say. No, so we've been in the planning process for quite some time. So, you know, DC is away on orders. So he's not been around to physically call some of the shots, have some of the meetings. So it kind of fell in my lap, if I could really be honest. So we've been busy planning, just trying to figure out how to put things in place. So this is my second year helping with the ball, but my first year really calling shots, hands on, so to say.
Hence the name VIP.
Well, let me tell you guys about how this name came about because I was not VIP until I came on iAmWoe. So
we saw your greatness.
You were Courtney.
Yes. And
I was Courtney. And then somebody said Courtney, and we were both like, yeah. And so then I think one of the guys said, well, we'll just call you VIP Courtney. And it stuck. It stuck so much that they got me, it fell off. Oh, no. I have a name tag. What happened to it? We're going to find
trying
it.
To sabotage us. They're trying to sabotage us.
They surprised me with a name tag that said VIP Court. Oh, that was so sweet. I know.
That is
emotion.
So, what has been your favorite part about today?
Honestly, T-strings. So the young man who plays the violin, he's actually a family friend that I had kind of lost contact with, and I wasn't aware that he was doing the violin now. And so he has literally been my favorite part. Like I've had goosebumps every time that he has played, and in 4 weeks he's coming to play at my birthday party because he's so great. So yes, he's been my favorite part.
Because he did tell us where he can be booked.
Yes.
And so my thing is, like, just talking to this young man, his parents, amazing job.
Phenomenal people.
Amazing job.
Yep.
So amazing. So my thing is, now that you've been in this, it's 2 years, do you think you have any hints that you could probably give us something that you're thinking about doing next year to add a different element? Or do we have to come back?
You do have to come back. Some of my ideas are around the difference in decor. So right now, because we're on the university's property, we've had to use some of their stuff. But next year, we're looking at doing something a little different, maybe a little velvety action, maybe kind of draping the entire room to create just a different effect. And
sexy.
Just a little sexiness.
It's nice
Maybe
to the
just a little bit.
touch.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So I know we have on New Balances, and kicks are important because this is a sneaker ball.
Yes.
I'm not a sneakerhead, and I just kind of go with, ooh, that's cute.
Yes.
Who's your favorite? Like, so far, have you seen any kicks that you're like, oh, they got, that's it?
So I am not a sneakerhead, but I am a lover of Courtney. So my kicks are the best. Right?
It wouldn't be Courtney. She couldn't be Courtney if she didn't say that.
I mean it though. No, they're basic New Balance, but I love the
They
color.
look good.
Yeah, it's just a nice purple pop.
And it leads down.
Trying to do a little color blockish with the purples.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Monochromatic. I love it.
Yes, but everybody has nice sneakers. I've not really paid attention much, if I can really be honest, because I've been working. But
You
yeah,
have.
so
We've been trying to
everybody looks good.
hunt you down. And we had she gave out some amazing cookies with the Hub
Can we
City.
get the cookies so we can show them? Yeah. So this is a cookie from Laura. Can we come in a little more? Lori Modi. I may be jacking your name up, Lori. I'm sorry. But anywho,
I was about to say,
does that
we'll show
work?
you.
How about that? Yep. If not, we'll make sure iAmWoe can get you the information. But people have hunted me down for these cookies, and I'm glad that they're all gone because I was about to get beat up. Yeah, they were hunting me down.
I have to make sure I hold my cookies and nobody take it.
You need to make sure for sure.
Because
so shout
we'll
out
fight
to Miss
about these
Lori.
cookies.
Thank you so much.
So we're gonna let you go party because you deserve to have fun. And being the VIP is amazing.
Oh,
you did an amazing job.
We've tried to do it. Yes. So VIP was actually in this area. I know you guys can't see, but we were in a very small area last year.
Oh, wow.
It was a new idea that we had, and we thought we got to elevate it some type of way and give people space.
Yes.
So we decided to 1/3 VIP of our entire space and 2/3 the main ballroom, and it worked out.
And it looks amazing. The spread of food, the bartenders, the seating, they were playing the wood on there. I was like, I ain't seen this in a while. And then the music is amazing.
Can we talk about that for just a second? So Nitch, I don't know if you guys have interviewed her or not, but we had this thought of what if we can do like a backdrop of like epic movie scenes that give us that nostalgia type of feeling, old school R&B. Yeah.
And so Randy said that. She said, I think that's what they're doing. And see, she got it.
That's it. That's what we're doing. So it's just a way to bring the 90s back because a lot of those are like 90s videos. And it just gives us that good feeling.
Yeah,
you know?
it did. Because I was like, ooh. And then it's just, so I just want to say, I am looking forward to coming back.
Thank you.
Hopefully I win Queen or the raffle.
I mean, because truly she can, right? Check out all this gorgeousness.
I even got the wave down. So I just want to thank you for interviewing with us and inviting us. Like, y'all are amazing. This has been wonderful. It's had some good food today. Had a good time setting up. Y'all are amazing people.
Oh, thank you.
So I wish y'all luck, and I hope we reach all our goals.
Absolutely, we're going to.
Yeah, we
are going to reach
claiming
the
it because our budget ain't God's budget. So I'm going with His, baby.
That one.
So we'll see y'all in a little bit, and yeah, we out. What's so sorry?
Give me this. Thank you.
Yeah, iAmWoe podcast. It's your boy Woe, DC, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Hey, Mr. Sneakerball. What is 522?
522 event group, United States Army officer, husband, father.
And he's just downright, he clean as a look. So let him see.
Hey, you know.
Oh, you done switched up.
I done went and did a wardrobe change. So I had on all green. You know, I just switched it up a little bit, brought it back.
He was rocking the duck sailing. Now he came out with the quick. So y'all don't even know about that there. This ushered in the 90s,
You know
right?
what I'm talking about?
That's cool, right? I ain't tripping. Look, man, we wanted to talk a little bit about this whole function itself. Hub City Sneakerball.
Yep.
For the community.
Yep.
The importance of, I know we talked a little bit about it on the show, man. Just being in the environment right now. What does it mean to you, bro?
Man, being in the environment, man, just soaking it all in, looking at all the people that came out, that spent their money to be with us, that donated, that brought shoes. The strength in numbers, you know. We can't save the world, but one bit at a time, you know, we can make our impact. So I just want to create something, man, for us to give back. People want to give back. They didn't necessarily don't have the avenues to do it. I can do something, build something that's fun. We can come out, get dressed. We all love our sneakers and get a little formal with it. A lot of people say, I don't get dressed up anymore. This gives them an opportunity to do that. And just create a safe space, a good environment, man, where it's like-minded professionals, no drama, just chill, just a good vibe, a dope fun. And that's what I want to do.
I love it, man. I love it. Now, I got to ask this question. Because, DC, you a girl there, right?
Absolutely. 3 girls.
Girl there. But this year's theme, tell us a little bit about that and why it was the theme for this year for the Sneakerball.
Empowerment initiatives for men and boys. I have daughters, you know, and it starts somewhere. And hopefully one day my daughters will find a boy, a man to lead them. And if they're not being led by the right people, then it's the blind leading the blind. And so I look at those boy dads, and I really depend on them to instill a lot of things in their children, to be respectful, to be up in front and honest, and stand up guys for my daughters, you know. And so I think it's important that we each other just tap in the community and build up the community, the youth, and pour into them and share, because a lot of families, single parent homes, or absent fathers, they don't have that adult or male mentorship. And so that's what it's about, man, focusing on those groups that are doing those things.
That's important, man. Like you said, not having it at home doesn't make it an excuse to not have it at all.
Absolutely.
If you want it, man, it's out here to get it.
Absolutely.
We had Book on earlier, man. Listen, I listened to that, brother. You did a hell of a job. You in the committee picking that man to be your guest speaker, because he has a story in him.
Yep.
He has a story in him. You know what I'm saying? And it was a blessing to hear it, but then to see the young men that he's molding.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful part of it.
Absolutely.
So now that you know, when you invest that much of yourself into it, now you get to see your fruit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The labor
of your labor.
You know, so for sure. It's beautiful to come full circle like that, man. But I love that you bringing awareness to that. I appreciate you for bringing us through it.
Oh, man. I'm sorry I missed y'all when I did my speech and recognizing those distinguished guests. And you are that, man. You're a hometown hero. You're a hometown boy. You're doing things in another city. You're coming back, man. And I was talking to Alexandria with Shits and Shenanigans.
Yeah.
And just talking about the consistency that y'all have to each Sunday, not on top of just iAmWoe from the sports side of it, just to do it consistently, whether 10 people are watching or 1,000 people, you're going to keep going, doing it consistently, getting the word out there. And I'm just impressed with this pod, man. I sat and watched a few episodes back when Rico Wade had passed, and just your knowledge. I'm like, are y'all studying this? You just know this knowledge. Like, it was so fluid and easy for y'all to talk about things and topics. And so it just brings a lot of credibility in all the topics you do, and just gives us an avenue and an outlet to receive that info. So appreciate you, man. Appreciate what you're doing.
I appreciate you for
sure
for having us.
Absolutely.
This is a blessing. Like I told people, I said, listen, I'm not here to be popular. I know I can give a damn about being popular. My thing is always just to help people.
Absolutely.
Put us in the right position, because like I said, I've seen men lose everything. We don't know how to talk. We don't know how to communicate. And lack of communication, lack of leadership leads to failure. It may not be a quick failure, it could be a lot, but it will be a massive failure because you're not equipped with the right tools, man. So I was like, man, I'm tired of sitting back watching my brothers lose everything because they don't know how to just open their mouth. We don't know how to say we're not okay. We don't know how to say we're frustrated the proper way. We don't know how to say, let's talk, actually talk. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there, man. I just appreciate you for doing this, man. I appreciate y'all. The city itself appreciate you, man.
I appreciate that.
Like I said, this is major, because it's one thing to like get out here. A lot of people want to be popular, be seen.
Oh, man.
Brother say, man, look, I'm trying to do something for the people. And so, look, blessings to you, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Sure.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank y'all. The whole team. Appreciate y'all.
Ain't no thing. Look,
indeed.
This is Woe. This is DC. iAmWoe podcast from the Hub City Sneaker Ball going down. As y'all can hear, they up and they're getting it ready right now. I ain't gonna say nothing what Tito's is doing to people, but just say, man, things is jiggling and moving up there. I can feel the ground.
Absolutely.
You feel me? With that being said, man, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back here on iAmWoe podcast, BWNC Radio. Stay tuned. We got a few more people. We are back here at the Hub City Sneaker Ball. iAmWoe. These are my people. iAmWoe Media Group. Starting from this end, working our way down. Elaine Dillon, Cole, of course, Woe here, DT, and Granny. You did. And we just want to really give y'all a little bit of real quick. Post Hub City Sneaker Ball had a hell of a time. I ain't gonna lie to you. You see it, coat is off, buttons is popping everywhere. Like we are done. Lashes about to fly, makeup is running. We about to be some rap around this piece. You feel me? We are crying. But you know what? The spirit is full. We had a great time. So, Dylan, tell the people, mama, how was your experience at the Hub City Sneaker Ball?
Okay, so I loved it. I cannot wait for the next one. I don't know what's happening, but I'm putting my name on the list. Okay, we had so much fun. We talked to some incredible people, and seeing just like the Black love that is going on here, and seeing the top of the top, the creme de la creme, was super exciting. So I had a blast, and I'm glad we were able to be here.
That's what I'm talking about. Cole, tell the people what you think.
Well, like I'm saying, the best part of the night was my nephew. That violin, come on, y'all, like it just chills. It was amazing. And y'all see, I'm red. I get color. I get color. I was
change color a little bit.
I dance. I'm gonna feel my knees in the morning. Get it, Jazz. But yeah, oh man, I did that on camera, y'all.
You did.
God,
You
did.
And with that being said, Granny, tell us about your experience with Hub City Sneaker Ball.
This has been absolutely phenomenal. It has been amazing. I got so relaxed. I actually twerked. I think she got it on camera.
I do have it on camera, and it was really good, y'all.
And this was just a little
knees
bit,
don't be
man.
hurting.
Oh no, listen, I got the making knees. You better ask somebody. Anyway, but this was a good cause, an amazing event for iAmWoe Media Group to be a part of. I absolutely loved it, enjoyed it. God bless the city of Hattiesburg and Hub City Sneaker Ball. Until next year.
Woo! Tell the folk what you think, man. How was your Hub City experience, man?
Like everybody else said, man, they most definitely, DC them put on a wonderful event. I enjoyed speaking to a lot of people, man, who opened my eyes to a lot of stuff, and some people that we might be having on some shows here in the near future. So wonderful event. You know, we actually talked about it before we left. I said, hey, they played 2 bad songs in a row. You know it's time to go. I actually never heard 2 bad songs in a row.
We all
never heard 2 bad songs in a row.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Shout out DJ George Chuck, man. That's one of BWNC's home right there.
Most definitely put it down,
He is a
man.
founder of BWNC. Got it? DJ George Chuck. Definitely put it down, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, man. It was good to be home. It was good to have this experience, but it was a hell of an amazing experience just to be back home.
Yeah.
And I got my folk with me. You feel me? I got my wife with me. You know what I'm saying? We was able to bring our plus one. Met some amazing people, man. Even met a family member. Ain't that something right there?
Yep.
But hey, that's what Mississippi is. One's family, always family. But yeah, met somebody who's blood related. Crazy.
Good
but anyway,
food.
man. Love the experience. Looking forward to do more. Actually, we've been invited to come back.
And we will be in the building.
With that being said,
I'm about to come hard. I'm getting Queen next year.
on behalf of Dylan, Cole, DT, Granny, iAmWoe. This is the season finale. Season 7's a wrap. Mississippi stand.